So anyone that isn't holding their solid frame for you when they are being your friend and showing you that they're there for you should be showing up for you consistently and genuinely. And here's why. True support isn't about those temporary gestures or empty words. It's about showing up and proving that your actions speak louder than those words and that they're in it with you for the long haul. When someone only mirrors back what you want to see and gives you these vague promises, future faking and masking their real intentions, that's straight up manipulation, not commitment. There's no connection there. That's just an attachment. Anyone engaging in that type of behavior reveals that they were never really truly invested in your well being in the first place. They were only more interested in keeping you on the hook. And that kind of love, or lack of it, I should say, isn't love at all. It's a deception that keeps you stuck when you deserve people who would help you rise and grow. The people who play games like this aren't going to be good for your life, for your purpose, or your peace. Holding frame means they show up for you truthfully and honestly, with respect and dedication to whom you are as a person, and not trying to trick you with shallow gestures. Mirror masking is when someone reflects back your own feelings, ideas, and desires, acting as though they share your values and dreams. But in reality, it's more manipulation to cause further illusion. This person is only pretending to align with you. They observe what matters to you and they mirror it to you so that you feel connected, seen, and understood. But beneath the surface, they're just using this as a technique to keep you emotionally invested while hiding their real truest intentions behind that fake charade of a mask. It's manipulation, and it's a tactic to make you think that you are on that they are on the same page as you are, even though they never intended to be on that same page or to be genuine with you at all. And then there's future faking, where they make big promises about the future. We'll do this, or yeah, we'll do that sometime. But then when it comes down to it, they never can. They couldn't even go for a walk with you when you're at your lowest. And so that should honestly prove to you a point, and especially when you're in the middle of that abuse, where you're left in the fray of what's going on here, and it's not right. It's not right when people set themselves up as saying that it's okay to move that way with someone's personality, knowing that, or knowing or thinking that they know that they can just get away with it, that you're never gonna come out, you're never gonna come out of your shell to come and be able to speak these things because they had ample evidence or ample ability to be able to play that on you. But it's all a setup to make you believe that they're committed and they don't follow through with these promises. Instead, they just use them to bait you and switch and just keep you hoping and waiting on the sidelines. But those are the sidelines that they need you on to be on that fence. And this constant push and pull isn't just emotionally taxing, it's psychologically damaging. They know exactly how to maneuver your emotions, manipulating you through the highs and lows, and sometimes with intent to purposefully isolate you and wear you down, or even make and cause you to doubt your own perceptions of what your reality is and what you're faced up with. Over time, this creates real harm to your mental health, affecting your self esteem, your ability to grow and create those avenues that you're creating. And when it's through hacking, I mean, think about it. it completely creates that chronic stress. And so when someone's deflecting about the real issues of what you're actually dealing with and still dealing with, it's the cause for those brain changes inside that are associated with the traumatic experiences. It in fact just manipulates you into thinking that you have to say move on from a situation when that situation is actually still widespread over your life, and it has you in that blight where it's just that totally taxing areas of your life are constantly staging up on you so that you don't get to work on what you're working on. You don't get to be that motivational spirit that you were striving to become because they don't want that for you, and they don't want you to feel confident in anything you're moving into. And these damages that they do attack the hippocampus and amygdala inside of your mind, which disrupts your ability to feel secure and focused. So that it's to make it so you're hyper vigilant in a way where you're just trying so hard instead of it being coming naturally to you. They don't want these things to come naturally to you. They already know it's hard for you, and you're learning. You're trying to grow and learn and learn these things to learn these new skills. And so it's important to recognize that these tactics aren't just about bad behavior. It's more of a form of psychological abuse that takes up places inside of your life that can be criminal. And these, in what happened to me, are criminal. The people who use them intend to keep you controlled. They intend to break you down, break your confidence down, and you have no independence then. They want to keep you dependent on them in a way to create cognitive dissonance inside of you, or rather, what's that called? Where you're bringing back the information to the person that's taxing you and abusing you. I know this one. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's called it's called what is that called? I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Not cognitive dissonance, but it creates an emotional toll over you that can be enormous. And it's clear that anyone who truly cares about you would never do or use these harmful tactics on you. What is that called? Where you're bringing back the information that the abuser needs to keep on abusing you? I'm gonna look at a quick. No, that's not what I'm getting at. Either way, it's just a term that's meant to cause you more trauma bonding. They say betrayal bonding, emotional reporting, or self disclosure exploitation, where the victim feels like your thoughts or actions, hoping for empathy and validation, but the abuser instead twists the information that they have against you. using it to intensify control, humiliation, or gaslighting tactics. That's not what I was getting at, though. Oh my. See how hard this stuff is for me all of a sudden? Sometimes. It's like you know stuff, but it's like it's really hard sometimes to get your words out. I think that's it's a way that these abuses have done my mind, but so didn't turn out how I wanted it to. Oh well, it'll come to me and then I'll be not recording. But whatever. You guys understand what I'm saying. Don't let these people strategically use these ways to manipulate and control you anymore. That's all I'm saying. Stand up for yourself. Be strong in your voice. And if you're having a problem with your voice like I did, it might be good to try and rap about some good stuff and write down everything. Jot down everything because you 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 need you need evidence and you need the support that is to help people understand what you're going through. But oftentimes when you go into places, they don't even give you the time of day to actually just to describe this stuff. And then if it's like, I don't know, if it's easier for them to minimize and deflect as well, they do. That's all I've experienced anyway. As far as like therapists having a greater life than I've ever been able to have, and how the heck are you gonna help me? And then psychiatrists, psychiatry is like, what the hell? I'm like, granted, I think that there's some good people in the world, but I don't think we're supposed to be going to no psychiatrist. We're supposed to be going to the Lord. And as far as the pills are concerned, good luck getting your mind frame back. Those things damage you too. But anyway, I can't think of the word, or it's not a word, it's two words, but it's not cognitive dissonance. It has to do with bringing back the information to the abuser. Like, anyway, I'm tired, as you can see, probably. I had a lot more energy and everything without all of these attacks, and I'm just, I don't want to like put myself in a situation to be attacked in the ways that I've been attacked again. I really don't. And then people don't even believe you and they want to minimize what you're going through. Like being chemically attacked isn't gonna do damages to you. Like I still I still see it inside of me. Granted right now it's all limited, but it like pops out your veins and I don't know. You're like sucked in on yourself, dehydrated and I don't know. That's like the after effects on top of like the heart pain. And that's not just emotional pain. That's definitely physical pain. So, anyway, it doesn't matter if people want to minimize these things because you know your truth. And just keep writing. Keep sticking to your guns. Thanks for being here. Sorry it was so off sort or off key here at the end. I wish I could remember that word. I keep thinking synagogue, and it's just not. Um, Not helping me think of that word. Or that word keeps on getting in the way of me thinking about what it is that it's called when you're bringing the information to your abuser to continue abusing you. But this just didn't give me any solace. Let me try one other thing real quick. Whoops. Um, bothering me now because I keep thinking about that thing, and then it's like I don't know. It doesn't matter. This hasn't given me nothing either. I'm maybe not even explaining it right, but you're bringing information back to your abuser that you shouldn't be bringing back to your abuser, and then it leaves you in an awful way. Probably not gonna even post this, but maybe I don't know.